Hello everybody, we are going to talk about the Cauchy Riemann equations in the polar form, which means where our complex number has the polar form. F of z is equal to, where z is equal to r e to power I theta, so it's equal to, f of z is equal to u of r and theta plus I v of r and theta. So what we're gonna do is we take partial derivatives for this equation with respect to r and then with respect to theta, and let's see what we get. F dash of z is equal to f dash of z and partial z by partial r. Why we have this? Because z is z is dependent variable and r is independent variable. Because z containing r as an independent variable, that's why we must have partial z by partial r. It is equal to what? U sub r plus I v sub r. Because each of u and v, they don't contain z, that's why we don't have this there. So partial z by partial r is equal to what? Let's take partial derivatives for z with respect to r. We have e to power I theta, and put this there. We get that f dash of z e to power I theta equal to u sub r plus I v sub r. Let's say it's equation number 1. And now we go similarly like this, but with respect to theta. We get f dash of z partial z by partial theta is equal to u sub theta plus I v sub theta. So partial z by partial theta is equal to, take derivative for this with respect to theta, r is constant here, e to power I theta, and the derivative of the power is only I. We have f dash of z I r e to power I theta equal to u sub theta plus I v sub theta. Let's say it's equation number 2, and let's look at the equation number 2 and the equation number 1. Let's see, it's f dash of z e to power I theta, e to power I theta. There is IR, but there is no IR, so we multiply equation number 1 by IR, we get equation number 3, but we get f dash of z IR e to power I theta is equal to IR UR minus R VR, because I times I is minus 1 here, I times I is minus 1, here's the minus, and R is constant, R VR, because it's V, and so this. So it's equation number 3. And now if we look at the equation number 3 and equation number 2, their left hand side are exactly the same. So it means their right hand side are equal. Now we can write that from 2 and 3, we get that u theta plus I v theta is equal to IR UR minus R VR. Two complex variables are equal if their real part and their imaginary part are equal. So u sub theta is equal to what? Minus r vr, and u sub r is equal to what? U sub r I is uh, we get that it's 1 over r v sub theta, because it has r but it has no r, which means we multiply by 1 over r. 1 over r times r is 1. That's why we don't write nothing here, and we have 1 over r here. It's the Cauchy Riemann equations for polar form. If u sub theta is equal to minus r v sub r, and u sub r is equal to 1 over r v sub theta, that means our f is satisfying Cauchy Riemann equations.